Adam, I got your email. I know you're there. Don't do anything stupid. I'm on my way. I just got off the train. Hey, Adam. I don't know what this is. There's a new syndrome, the acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. Yeah, it's a new syndrome. We don't know much about it. It's in its infancy. We do know that it's transported through body fluids. We don't know if it's airborne. Yeah. Well, as soon as I know more, I'll give you a call back. Adam, what's going on? I'm calling, everyone's calling, you're not answering. You want to talk?
Are you here to analyze me?
No. You're the shrink. I'm just here as a friend.
Thank God, because for a second there I thought maybe my job was in jeopardy.
Are you drunk?
Pretty much. I would offer, but I don't really feel like sharing tonight. What are you doing here?
Like I said, everyone's trying to reach you.
Well, you reach me.
Adam, I know you're hurting.
Yeah? Yeah, well, what do you know?
I know you're beating yourself up. But there was nothing you could do, nothing I could do. Rachel was on SQV and AZT, later a tripler. She had a host of other medical conditions, and her white blood count was...
You know what? Never mind all that. You know nothing. How would you feel if you were in my shoes?
I'd feel terrible.
Exactly.
So you're angry at me?
I've just had enough of this whole thing. Millions of people have died, and millions more haven't. These people are living with a death sentence. I know you've heard that theory that this thing was man-made in a lab.
And you believe that?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
That's not you talking.
Yeah? Who is it?
You know, Rachel would grill you.
You know what? You don't know Rachel, all right? You were just her doctor.
Don't you dare give me that shit. Rachel was my friend.
What's so funny?
Just remembering when I came to see you after my mother passed away, and as therapy, you suggested I focus on my work. How many people I'd helped being a physician. So now I'm asking you the same question. How many people have you helped?
help Rachel.
But you did. She lived more than 20 years. At the time she contracted the virus, people were dying within months of diagnosis. We had no idea what we were dealing with.
But why her? She did nothing wrong.
She had a ruptured spleen. Now, you know as well as I do, it was through a blood transfusion. We didn't test for HIV in those days. Adam, tell me about the people you helped.
Did you miss what I said just a second ago?
I heard what you said, but I know you've helped so many. I see the cards and gifts.
That's bullshit, all right? That means absolutely nothing.
Yes, it does. It means you're loved. You know, I'll bet if you pulled any one of those charts, you would find someone that you've helped cope with this virus.
Each chart is a goddamn tragedy that either has happened or is waiting to happen.
You want to be depressed.
No, I don't. But let's face it, it's one tragedy after another with this fucking disease.
What are you scared of?
I'm not scared of anything.
Pull a chart.
No.
Why not? Doctor-patient confidentiality? You're a doctor.
I don't feel like it.
Yeah, you're scared.
Yeah? Scared of what?
You're scared that if you look in there, you might find something good and you want to be depressed.
Don't try to play psych games with me, all right? I'm the head shrink, remember?
No psych games. Prove you're not afraid. Pull some charts. Tell me about your patients' miserable little lives. In fact, you know, let's make a deal. You pull 3 charts, tell me about them, and I'll leave. Come on. Pull some charts.
3 charts, and you leave.
Sure.
All right? Let me tell you about my patients' miserable little lives. Ah, this is a good one. Lisa Howell. She's an authority on the disease. Yeah, she claims to be negative. Her father died of AIDS close to a year ago.
Good morning, Lisa. How's your day?
Like any other.
And how was that?
Like any other.
Well, how's school?
Fine.
Are you still majoring in biology, or did you switch to psychology?
I stuck to biology. I don't really need to listen to other people's problems, because I have enough of my own.
Feel you have problems? Let's talk about your father. Before he died, you said you wished you had a chance to talk to him. Do you still feel that way?
No.
Why not?
Well, there's nothing to say to him.
Do you feel the same way about your mother?
Morning.
Good morning. You're running late.
So where's your husband?
He happens to be your father, too.
Yeah, right. So where is he?
He had to work late last night. He stayed in a hotel.
Come on, Mom.
Lisa, not now.
Come on. You know he's not working.
Lisa, please, not now.
Oh, this is ridiculous. You are protecting him, and he's out sleeping around. It's no secret, Mom. Mom?
Lisa, call an ambulance.
Mom.
Let's just...
Mom.
Anyone try to call him?
Repeatedly, and he didn't pick up his phone.
Did he say why?
He said his phone was turned off.
So what was the cause of your mother's death?
Cancer.
Do you know if she was HIV positive?
I don't know. But if she was, that bastard gave it to her.
Do you think your father loved your mother?
He was so full of shit. He was probably thinking about Betty,
Who's Betty?
the slut he was sleeping with.
Do you think he was sleeping with her while he was still married to your mother?
I don't know. She was one of many. He'd sleep with anything he could get his hands on.
You spoke before of a high-priced call girl.
Yeah. I actually saw a master at work once. I was in a restaurant. I enjoyed the movie.
Find that piece on your leg.
Oh, luck. Just luck.
What's wrong? Are you alright?
That's my dad.
She's a little young to be with.
I wonder how much he's paying her.
Paying her? So, when are you gonna tell me your real name?
What's in a name? You call me Luke.
That is not your real name. Alright. You will tell me when you're ready. Okay, just so you know, I brought the little blue pill this time.
You forgot it last time.
Yes, I did, and I was embarrassed. Well, you don't want to do this. Babe, go ahead, man. You want to get out of here?
Aren't you going to ask me how I feel about my father?
No, I think I have a pretty good idea about that.
So what do you want to know? About Betty? Or the disease thing? Or how he wasn't a father at all? Why don't you tell me? How should I feel?
Honestly, I would rather hear that from you.
Well, if you want to hear that I feel sorry for him, you're not going to get that. Do you really want to know how I feel?
Yes.
He deserved what he got.
Why do you say that?
Because he cheated on my mother until the day she died.
Well, tell me more about Betty.
Betty, she's 26. She was in it for the money, and I know they were screwing while my mother was still alive.
You know this for a fact, or you're just speculating?
Pretty sure I'm right.
Does it bother you that Betty's only 4 years older than you?
No. It's not her age that bothers me.
Do you think that Betty's the one that gave your father HIV?
For all I know, he gave it to her. I would have killed him if I were her.
Wait a minute. What did he do to her?
Come on. He gave her the virus. He probably got it from a hooker.
He might not have.
I know she has it.
She might not.
How could she not? Of course she has it.
Look, before your father died, you refused to visit him in the hospital. Was that because you were afraid of contracting HIV?
Listen, I know that the disease is transmitted through fluid transfer, but come on, they tell you something new every day. And one of these days you're going to wake up and somebody's going to sneeze on you, and then surprise, you'll have AIDS. So
Have you been tested?
there's no need.
Are you sexually active?
Yeah, and I use condoms.
So you have a boyfriend, and he uses a condom the whole time during sex?
Yes. I mean, not during oral, but he doesn't like the way that feels, so. Anyway, I know how the enzymes in our mouth kill it instantly, and I don't even let him come in my mouth.
Wait a minute. That's not accurate. About the enzymes?
Yeah, it is.
And where did you get this information?
I dated a surgical resident, a doctor. He would know.
And what else did this doctor tell you?
He told me all about it.
Well, give me an example.
He told me how it's easier for an infected male to transmit it to a female than it is for an infected female to transmit it to a male.
And did you ever perform oral sex with him?
Excuse me? This is not part of the session.
Look, it's important. I
think my
really
time
want you
is
to get
up.
tested. Lisa, I'd really like a chance to
I don't
talk
think
to you
so.
this week.
I don't think I'm going to come here anymore. Now that my father is dead, there's no need for therapy because I don't have to deal with him and I don't have to deal with his disease.
Oh, yeah, I really helped her.
Stop.
No. Listen, you wanted to talk about my patients. Let's talk about my patients. How the hell did I help Lisa? She's an authority. Her boyfriend can ejaculate in her mouth and she can't catch HIV. You know, she was so convincing, she almost had me believing it.
You're joking, right?
No, we don't need condoms. Just put it in the mouth and we're safe from the disease.
You need to cut that out. It's not even funny.
Listen to me.
No, you listen to me. There are no HIV virus killing enzymes in the mouth, and an open wound in the mouth can still lead to transference, and you know this.
Thank you, Einstein. Now, can you tell me how the hell I helped Lisa Howell?
I need a drink.
I already told you, I am not sharing tonight. Are you positive?
Oh.
Come on. Every doctor gets pricked, needled, cut, you know, occupational hazard.
I'm aware of the occupational hazards as well as the statistics. Thank you.
Well, how often are you tested?
Annually with my checkup.
Did you ever want to have sex with me?
No!
Why not? Were you afraid that I would infect you?
You are my friend, and so was your wife.
So, you never thought about getting with me?
No. Now open another chart.
Jesse Logan, another prime example.
Hey, Doc. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, it's fine. You're not that late. How you doing?
I'm good. You know, juggling school and work keeps me on the run.
Sounds like maybe you're overdoing it a little.
I don't mind. You know, keeps me out of trouble.
Well, since you brought it up, trouble?
Oh, gosh. Doc, there's no craziness, you know, no smoking, no drinking, no nothing.
Drugs?
All right, you got me. I admit I took 2 aspirin for a headache yesterday, but beyond that, I'm clean.
All right, well, I think I'll let you pass on the aspirin. How's Steve?
You know, he's good. We have a couple classes together this semester.
And Carla?
I haven't talked with her.
How do you feel about that?
You know, I'm kind of ashamed to say that I miss her.
Well, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, you have feelings for her. Do you find it hard to talk about her?
No.
Okay. Well, tell me about her. Tell me about the first time you met.
I remember I'd see her often. She was so beautiful.
And were you afraid to talk to her?
I was.
So, when did you finally get up the nerve to speak to her?
What's up, man? Hey, what's going on, bro?
No class, nothing. No.
Hey, yo, let me ask you something, yo. I mean, speaking of class, yo, economics. You get this class, man? I mean, every single time, man, it's like, I don't understand. This professor sucks, yo. She's talking about euros. He's talking about Japanese yen, micro and macro. Man, I don't know what to study. I don't know what part of the world he's going to be. I don't get it. I don't understand. I got homework to do, and I don't need that. Yo, son.
Ew. What?
Yo, the next time a woman looking like that walks by, you say hi. You don't stand there with your jaw on the floor. You say hello, hi.
What did I say?
You don't say anything.
I said hi.
No, you did not.
Are you sure?
Yo, man, next time say something, hi. Wow. You know, forget it, man. Let's go to class. Let's go.
Is it that bad?
It was pathetic.
Hi.
What's that?
Oh, economics.
Do I make you nervous?
No, of course not.
She observed you watching and was waiting for you to act. Apparently, she got tired of waiting.
Apparently. God, she was stunning.
Yeah, I remember the picture. She's very attractive. Do you still carry that picture with you?
No.
Tell me what you liked about her the most.
You know, I liked the way she looked at me. It was hypnotic.
So, Jesse, here I am.
Here you are. Yeah, so it's called a den.
Den.
Yeah, Carlos says there's girls there.
Girls? In a den? I don't know, man. It sounds too eyes wide shut to me.
Hey, it's curling up. So, I'm Jesse.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Yeah.
This is Steve. So, he's with me.
I don't care who he's with. Go ahead. Hold on.
You're not gonna let him in?
Hey, man, you're not gonna let me in?
I'm not gonna let you in.
You gonna let me in?
Nah, I'm not gonna let you
You not gonna let me in?
Bounce.
What, are you serious right now?
Come in. Come in. Bounce.
Yo, Jay.
Yo, he's a big boy, man. Step.
I'll be right, man. Good.
Look. Yeah, whatever.
Fuck. You didn't get enough money. What were you doing out there? Huh?
I don't fucking got it.
What do you mean you don't fucking have it? You still owe him $75 from last week.
Got it.
Well, you better fucking get it, or else you know what you're gonna have to do.
I don't give a fuck.
Do you know what you're gonna have to do?
Fuck, dude.
He's coming.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, girl. Yeah, girl. Give him some. Yeah. He's cute. You should give him one of these. And one of these.
Problem is, my man, is you got to catch up. Ain't that right, baby?
No, I'm good.
Nah, you ain't good. Drink up. Salud.
Salud.
Yeah? Good girl.
So, was this the first time you used a recreational drug?
Yes.
And when did you progress to heroin?
You know, not long after that, Carla had done it all before. I was like a crash test dummy, experimenting from pills to coke to heroin in a matter of weeks. I'm sure you've heard the line, sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Yes.
It's like the sex and the drugs, but without the music. Whatever she wanted, I do. You know, I'm not sure if I picked up HIV from sharing needles with her or from the sex. Gosh, I guess it doesn't matter.
You were monogamous?
She was my only.
Never before her?
No.
Do you know if she was sleeping with anyone else?
Oh, God. I don't know how to answer that.
What do you mean?
Yo, what the fuck? What's up? What's up? What's up? You got money? You know I don't do credit, baby. You know that. All right. Hold. All right, come on.
Did you speak with her about it?
No, not in the beginning. I wasn't sure what I was seeing. Later on when I asked her about it. Carla, what happened with Duke?
What? Are you accusing me of something?
Just ask.
Stop asking.
So, Duke and this place, the Den, that's where you got your drugs?
Yes.
And I gather they were expensive?
Oh yeah.
So when were you diagnosed with HIV?
While I was in rehab, they ran every test imaginable. HIV was the winner.
How did you get into rehab?
You know, it's funny. It's moments like that you find out who your friends really are.
Look at me. Oh my God, you can't even see me right now, can you? Jess, you know what? I'm getting you out of here right now. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, I need an ambulance.
He saved you.
You're right about that.
So, did you speak to Carla about your diagnosis?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
Hi, babe. I missed you. Come in. Baby. You got some stuff?
Stuff? No, I don't.
Babe, we'll go get some stuff so we can feel nice.
No. Carla, I was in rehab. I'm clean now. But we need to talk.
About what? You gonna go get some stuff?
What? No, I'm not gonna get you any stuff.
What's wrong?
While I was in rehab, I found that I'm HIV positive.
What does that mean?
It means you should take an HIV test.
No. I don't need to. I'm not.
Wait, you're the only one I've been with.
That means that you have it and you gave it to me. You fucking bastard.
No, wait, you got this all wrong. I've been with nobody else, and I mean no one.
No. Don't try to put this on me. You have it and you had to give it to me. You know what, Jesse? Get out. Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out.
Carla.
Hope you fucking burn in hell. Get out.
And that was the last time you saw her?
Yes.
So you have no idea what happened to her?
No.
So how's your treatment going?
You know, I'm doing really well. I'm taking my meds, hardly any side effects. I'm eating, I'm exercising. I'm taking care of myself.
That's good.
What are you smiling at?
Sounds a lot like you helped Jesse.
I don't know what story you were listening to. I didn't do anything for him. It was his buddy that got into rehab. I wasn't there.
But he was referred to you from rehab.
So what?
Oh, there's no talking to you.
You don't get it. Nobody cares about this anymore. It's the hype is gone. HIV it's the new diabetes. Oh, yeah, I have diabetes. Maybe I'll take my insulin, maybe I won't. Now it's, oh, you have HIV? Me too, no problem. You think I'm crazy?
No, I'm just letting you vent.
Well, good, because I'm not done. Listen to me. It is a matter of truths and fairy tales. Suppose this virus was developed in a government lab.
Government lab.
Yeah, a government lab. Listen,
History has shown governments regaining economic stability through war. You lose thousands of people through bullets and bombs. All of a sudden, your country's back on track. So let's go back in time a little, right? AIDS was the disease of blacks, gays, and heroin addicts. Right? Suppose this virus was developed to help weed out the weak.
The weak?
Yeah. Some asshole right-wing senator has a hang-up for blacks, gays, and addicts, sees them as a liability, and says, fuck it, let's just get rid of them.
And this sparks the development of a killer virus.
Yeah, exactly. And they probably started testing it in Africa, which is why there's such a large population there with HIV. I mean, it's fucking genius.
Except that it's out of control now because it's infecting people at home.
Now we are finally on the same page.
I think you've said enough.
Don't patronize me.
Adam, you're drunk.
Don't you fucking patronize me.
You need to go easy.
You know what? Shut up. You're not my doctor.
No, I'm your friend, and you're putting a serious strain on that right now.
Well, a friend would shut up and let me have my moment. Rachel was beautiful.
Yes, she was.
I don't understand how this could happen to her. She never did anything to hurt anyone. She was warm and caring. I was the bad guy. How could she get this and not me?
Adam, don't do this. Don't do this.
You know, she wanted to have children after reading more about the disease. We decided that we wouldn't have children. She wasn't very happy.
No. She and I talked about it.
She would have made a great mother. She was smart. So much smarter than me. The kids would have been brilliant. She would have spent so much time with them.
Let me take you home.
No, I want to talk.
Okay.
You know, I plan on seeing Rachel again.
Don't do anything stupid.
Don't worry. If I do anything stupid, you will be the first to know.
Let me take you home.
No. Hey. You wanted to hear about 3 patients. This is the last one.
Are you falling asleep?
I want to tell you about Charlotte. Morning.
Morning. How long have you been waiting?
Not long.
Sorry.
No, you need your sleep. I can come back later if you like.
No. Please stay.
How you feeling?
I've seen better days. I didn't sleep well last night.
You alright?
I'm okay.
What would you like to talk about today?
I don't know. What's left of my life?
What's left?
Not much. I'm a dead woman, Doc. Am I unnerving you?
Is that your intention?
No.
You are not a dead woman.
I will be soon.
Well, we last spoke about a week ago. What have you been doing since?
I pray a lot. More than I used to. I guess the closer you get to death, the more you become one with God.
Would you say you're finding religion?
No. I wouldn't say that. God is God, no matter your denomination. What religion are you, Doc?
I'm Catholic.
Figure.
Why do you say that?
You have the mannerisms of someone who was brought up in Catholic school. You probably went to a Catholic college.
Notre Dame.
Do you go to church?
Sometimes.
You pray for me?
Yes. It seems as though we had a little reversal of roles. Now, would you mind if I asked you a question or two?
Okay.
What do you want to talk about?
You pick the topic.
Okay. Well, we never discussed how you contracted HIV. Would you mind sharing that with me?
Sure. I've kept it in long enough.
Hey, you have to wake up. You gotta go. I have to work tomorrow. I have a big day.
What?
Sorry, those are the rules. Gotta go.
Okay, like, skip it. I don't even know why I'm talking to you about this.
You know what? If you don't want to hear that you are just a booty call, don't talk to me about George.
You have never liked George.
He's shady, and you know he's doing someone else.
Enough, okay? I've just heard enough.
Hello.
Hey, Zeke.
What's going on, Brent?
I'm fine.
Hey, Max.
Catching a cold?
I'm always catching colds.
You have to dress warm. Chicken noodle soup and orange juice always do the trick. Am I gonna have to come and fix it for you?
Maybe you should. She don't take care of herself.
Oh, please just ignore her.
Why don't you gentlemen have a seat?
Sorry, but we can't. We just finished one meeting and we have another at 10. Can we have a rain check?
Of course.
Good. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Ciao.
Please.
Excuse me. What you needed just left the table.
Zeke? Oh, he's like a brother to me. He's always been like that.
You are a fool. Do you see the way he looks at you?
He looks at everybody like that.
He don't look at me like that.
Would you just stop? I'm with George.
George, the one that forgets every Christmas and every birthday. As for Zeke, he'll bring you chicken soup and orange juice to your home.
Brenda's a know-it-all. But this time, she was right.
You refused to give up the bad boy for the good?
Well, Zeke is not a saint, but he's a better choice than George.
So, was there chicken soup and orange juice waiting for you at home?
No. Chicken soup and hot tea were delivered by a nearby deli later that evening.
Well, we'll talk more about Zeke later. Tell me about George.
George. He was something else.
Hello, George.
Yes?
Hi, it's me.
Hi. How was your day?
It's okay. Can we go out tonight?
I can't. I have meetings scheduled with clients.
When will we see each other?
Maybe tomorrow we can meet.
That's fine.
Is that okay?
Okay.
I have to go.
Love you.
Yeah, me too. Hold on, hold on. Hey, what's wrong with you?
What's wrong with me? You infected me with the virus! You fucking bastard!
Wait a minute. Stop it. I didn't know.
You're a liar!
Honestly, I did not know.
Then who did you get it from?
My best guess would be my ex, Charlotte.
Sleeping with your ex?
No, I must have contracted it a long time ago. I haven't seen her in over a year. Calm down. Let me get you a drink.
Like I need to calm down and take a fucking drink. I'm out of here.
Hello?
Hello, may I speak to Charlotte?
This is Charlotte.
Hello, Charlotte. You don't know me, but do you know someone named George?
Yes. Who is this and how did you get my number?
My name is Diane. I'm George's girlfriend. I have his cell. Hello? Charlotte!
Yes.
Are you surprised?
Very. Because I'm his girlfriend.
What? He told me you were his ex.
No. We've been together for 2 years.
2 years? I've been with him since January. We have to meet. We have lots to talk about. Is the Sidewalk Cafe good for you? Tomorrow at noon.
Yeah, tomorrow at noon is fine. Diane?
Yep. Are you Charlotte?
You brought your friend. What, you think I want to kick your ass?
I don't know what to think.
This isn't about fighting over a man. We need to talk.
What is this about?
George told me he hadn't seen you in a year.
You gotta be kidding me.
Is he lying?
He goes to see her damn near every day.
Guess he thought you were the only one.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Really? Well, you're not going to want to believe this. Our dear George infected me with HIV, and he claims that you gave it to him.
What? He said that?
Look, you don't know me, but I don't joke about things like this.
I don't have the virus.
Are you sure? I'm sorry.
So what happened next?
I was afraid. I took a blood test.
That's when you were diagnosed with HIV?
No, that was before they called to tell me that I had AIDS. I was already very sick.
How long ago was this?
3 months ago.
And then what happened?
I tried to be normal, but I wasn't. My friends treated me like I had the plague.
Did you speak with anybody about this?
At the beginning, no. But Brenda put out a news bulletin before I even knew the diagnosis.
Hey, what's going on?
We're just finished shopping and now we're going home.
I would join you.
Hey, we're going home.
What are you doing later?
I don't know. I'm busy.
Look, it's the princess. What brings you here from Park Avenue to the slums? Well, what do you want?
Maybe I shouldn't have come here.
For once, you're right.
Yvonne, I have AIDS.
You have what?
AIDS, Yvonne. I have AIDS.
You're right. You should go.
What?
Just back up. Don't touch anything. Just back up.
I cannot believe your ignorance.
Better ignorant than dead.
You pulling my leg? Why was she angry?
According to her, I was my father's princess. He gave everything to me and nothing to her.
So what happened after that?
I talked to George,
How did that go?
as expected. Not well.
What do you want? And? You want a medal for growing a brain? Yes, I knew. What, did you expect me to broadcast it to the world that I'm infected? Women. No, all emotions, no brains. And you wonder why men treat you the way they do.
Sorry, lady, we're closed. Alright, maybe not for you. What do you have? Drink that up. Down the hatch. No sipping. What's wrong? Let's try this again. What's the matter?
My boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend George.
George that was here just a minute ago?
You know him?
I know him as Georgie. He was here flexing his muscles trying to get a drink. But I don't know you.
Well, should you?
I've never seen you before. You said you're his ex-girlfriend? Maybe I should have a drink. Here. You know, I don't mind saying this. He's an arrogant son of a bitch. Always bringing in bitches here trying to impress him.
Bitches.
Hey, he was outside with one just a minute ago.
George is a homosexual.
He's a multisexual. He's always here rubbing up on women as well as men. I'm waiting for the day he rubs up on a sheep.
How much do I owe you?
Don't worry about it, it's on me.
Thank you.
So you never saw George again?
Never.
So how did you feel after that encounter?
I wanted to kill myself.
What stopped you?
I had the pills. I was ready. But I had to speak to one more person. I waited too long.
Yeah, well, you're together now.
For the moment,
Did you ever make love to him? No?
I want him, but I can't do that to him.
How does he feel about it?
Sex isn't important to him.
Sounds like a good man.
Like I said, he's a better choice than George.
You think you'll ever see George again?
I don't think so. Zeke said I'd never see him again.
Is it done? Good.
Get some sleep.
Do me a favor?
is it?
If I don't wake up, tell my sister I'm sorry.
Get some sleep.
How is she?
She died later that night. I kept my promise though, and I called her sister.
Oh, what did she say?
She laughed and then hung up on me.
Did you meet Zeke?
Yeah. At the funeral. Yeah, I can sympathize with someone losing somebody that means the world to them.
Come on, let me drive you home.
No, I'm tired of talking. Look, we had a deal. 3 patients, 3 stories, and then you would leave.
And I am leaving, but you're coming with me.
No, I'm just gonna sleep here.
Don't you have group therapy in the morning?
I'll cancel. I mean, come on. Even I need a break sometimes.
Okay. Give me the keys.
Hmm?
Give me your car keys. Go to sleep. I'll come back for you in the morning, okay?
I've helped people. Maybe she did need a drink. Rachel? Rachel? Am I dreaming? Are you really here?
Why are you doing this?
I feel so worthless.
You have helped so many patients and their families.
No, but I couldn't help you.
Yes, you did. It was my time.
It was not your time.
Yes, it was.
But we had so many plans. There was so much you wanted. You wanted children.
And we did everything that we planned. As for children, it wasn't meant for me.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you. I should have been a better husband.
You were a great husband. Honey, what have you done?
I don't know.
What is in the bottle?
Sleeping pills.
How many?
20. I crushed them up.
It's not your time.
Yes, it is. Take me with you. Please.
Chocolate
Hi,
frosted, Boston
everyone.
cream.
I'm sitting in for Adam today.
We're all here, Doc. The high fives, literally.
How is everyone? Okay, so who's gonna start?
I'm just fine.
Are you taking your meds?
Every day like clockwork.
Is everyone taking their meds? Xavier?
It's X, actually.
Okay, X. Are you taking your meds?
I'm not taking my goddamn meds.
Now, we've been over this.
Look, I don't need to take my meds. This is not gonna beat me, alright? I'm king of the fucking jungle.
You're ignorant.
What did you say?
This tough guy shit only goes so far. Blink and see if I got
Enough.
She's just mad because I have something she doesn't, Doc.
I know you're not talking about balls because you obviously don't have a pair of those.
I'm fine. Shut up, freak.
Enough, please, that's enough. This group is for us to be able to talk about HIV without you feeling the stigma of being looked at under a microscope, and you guys are turning it into a boxing match.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Okay, Bobby. What's happening in your life?
Well, I have a dilemma. See, I met this guy on Tuesday, and he's gorgeous. But then I met another guy on Wednesday, and they're both great in bed, but I don't know which one to choose.
And you didn't tell them that you're HIV positive.
No, it's none of their business.
Bobby, it is their business.
You're ridiculous. You're the reason people perceive gays the way they do.
I don't care what anyone else thinks.
Well, you should. The first thing that people think of as they think of AIDS is gays. And you just perpetuate this devil-may-care attitude that plagues the rest of us.
Well, how did you get it, Miss DMC?
That's not important.
Exactly. You have no argument.
At least I have one partner who I have the decency to protect. You're an ass.
Oh, you noticed.
We're gonna stop this second boxing match right here. Bobby, you need to tell your partners about your status. And you can't say you don't care. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here.
Fine. You're right, I care.